Hamdard Public School, Karachi, along with the Hamdard Foundation, Pakistan, has been hosting this conference for the last 29 years. However, last year it was cancelled due to pandemic. Hamdard Public School is located in Madinatul Hikmah, city of education, science, and culture, which is situated at the outskirts of Karachi, some 40 kilometers from the city center. This self-contained city of education, science, and culture is spread over an area of 350 acres. Madinatul Hikmah is the name of an endeavor for the revival of those values and traditional efforts in education, science, and research, which are our cultural bequests. Its objectives are outlined by the founder, Shaheed Hakeem Muhammad Saeed. Arish, kindly share your views with us.
Respected President of the Conference, Honorable Chief Guest, President Hamdard Foundation Pakistan, and my fellow students. Assalamu alaikum. Today's topic is building up a faith. Respected President of the Conference, Honorable Chief Guest, President Hamdard Foundation Pakistan, and my fellow students. Assalamu alaikum. Today's topic is building a fairer, healthier world. Respected President, we live in a world that is diverse, that is complex and ever-changing. With time, it has become more interconnected. The term global village was coined for a reason. There was a time when communities were scattered around the world, oblivious to one another. Until recently, the main sources of information about other parts of the world were newspapers, encyclopedias, and letters from relatives. News would take time to get to us, and even when we heard about any natural calamity, it did not affect us immediately. That slow paced lifestyle had its advantages. If a plague or disease erupted in one part of the world, it did not affect other communities or continents right away. We all have heard about the major diseases that have wreaked havoc in the past. But there was little awareness to control those outbreaks and few remedies known, and yet it still took months and sometimes years to spread them globally. The more civilized humans became and well connected with each other, the easier it became to spread communicable diseases. Ailments and diseases changed the course of many empires. They brought the strains to other parts of the world. These viruses seldom differentiated between the rich and the poor, the strong and the weak, the rulers and the peasants. We all have heard about the Spanish flu or the influenza pandemic in 1918. It came in waves and claimed 20 to 50 million victims in just 2 years. Some estimates are even higher, at 100 million. That was the time when serious thought was given to global research. And work started to have a more transparent intercontinental effort to combat these outbreaks. The first licensed flu vaccine appeared in America in 1940s. Since then, the world has seen many epidemics spread and many antidote precautions put in place to combat the spread. What we have seen during the last 100 years is that even though the virus does not differentiate between the haves or have-nots, we as humans are not that unbiased. Time and time again, we have seen how people in high socioeconomic brackets have more access to better healthcare. They have safe drinking water, excellent hospitals within reach, healthy food options, clean air, and a safety net that puts them at a huge advantage should a pandemic hit. We have witnessed this brutal reality in the past year. While COVID-19 has affected the lives of each and every person at some level, who do we see have been unduly affected? It is not just the rich or more advanced countries that have the advantage. It is the rich and powerful in those countries that have more access to the best healthcare. They had the luxury not to go to work and stay at home. They could work remotely and order their groceries to be delivered at their doorsteps. Quarantine did not have the same anxieties or hardships for everyone. What about the communities with lower income households? What about the daily wage earners? People lost their livelihood. They lost their ability to pay rents, at times, even to put food on the table. Respected chief guests, the global economy has suffered greatly in the past 1 year. We have come to realize how interconnected we are as humans, how much we need each other, whether rich or poor, men or women. from any continent. We are linked economically and personally. No country can survive on its own. No community or person can flourish in isolation. We have to start thinking on a collective rather than a personal level to give importance to the people around us. As communities do better when there are shared goals, shared hard work, and mutual sense of accomplishment. Each and every person that exists in this world is important. So, who are we to decide who should or should not have access to the best living and conditions that are conducive to good health? The Holy Quran says, make room for one another in your collective lives. Make room, and in return, God will make room for you. Dear friends, each of us should work at personal level, but this needs collective effort as well. We need to raise our voices so our leaders hear us loud and clear. They need to step up and really focus on making our world a more just and fair place. Most issues are preventable if every government and every nation makes to put people first. Once we hold our leaders accountable and do our part as individuals, there is nothing that can't be achieved. The question is, are we ready to take up this challenge? Thank you.
Thank you, Arish Fatma.